Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We get back into action tonight. The Slide Jobs Xfinity Series, round 6, here at Iowa. The Corn Harvesters 28, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, up here going to be calling the action for you all for 228 laps, 199 and a half miles. And boy, man, we got some go down here tonight as well. A couple of ties. Glad to see people in chat here. We got Jonathan Canfield in chat. Brendan is in chat here tonight. Glad to see you out there, Jonathan. We'll miss you being out here on the racetrack. But real life, of course, gets in the way from time to time, but hopefully you can get all that figured out and get back out here and race it up with these drivers. But let's get down here to a little bit of short track racing. Go ahead and start with the pre-race analytics here this evening. An air temp of 65, a track temp of 94. It has come down since the lobby opened up. Since I got in here, it was 101, so it was a little warm out there, but it has cooled down to 94 degrees. Like I said, 228 laps, 199 and a half miles. Looking at 5 total sets, 4 behind the wall is what they get here tonight. Now the fuel window, they run 70%, but we're going to be looking at somewhere in the ballpark of about 60 to 70 laps on fuel. Now pit road here is a gruesome 40 miles an hour, and that gruesome pace speed of 50. And of course, we're going to have to watch pit road. Of course, if they make it or break it on pit road for you, they're going to definitely have to be careful coming down pit road on old tires. And of course, that low fuel, it gets a little squirrely coming down pit road. As these guys are continue to practice, we're going to go ahead and get up here to the standings coming into this afternoon here. Now Cameron Hearn is leading the way at 222 points. Kyle Knapp Sr. is in second at 187. He is 35 back behind Cameron. Bryson Clark in third at 184, 3 behind Kyle and 38 behind the leader. William Martin in fourth at 178, 6 behind Bryson and 44 behind the leader. Got Casey Hatch rounding out the top 5 at 168. He is 10 behind William and 54 behind the leader. Corey Cook in 6th at 160, 8 behind Casey and 62 behind the leader. Christopher Bassinger there in 7th at 156, 4 behind Corey and 66 behind the leader. Then we get to our first tie here for 8th. Frank DiMaggio, Justin Gann at 154. Both of these gentlemen, 2 behind Christopher and 68 behind the leader. Steve Harris is going to round out the top 10 here in the points at 143. 11 behind Justin and 79 behind the leader. Then we get to our second tie coming into tonight. We've got, of course, Matthew Chastain and Davey Hendricks tied for that 11th spot. 11 behind Steve and 90 behind the leader. Nick Hunt coming into tonight 13th at 131. 1 behind Davey and 91 behind the leader. Noah Maury in 14th at 127. He is 4 behind Nick and 95 behind the leader. Anthony D. Marshall in 15th, rounding it out the top 15 at 125, 2 behind Noah and 97 behind the leader. Tommy Haynes in 16th at 124, 1 behind Anthony and 98 behind the leader. Josh Mitchell in 17th at 123. He is 1 behind Tommy and 99 behind the leader. Benjamin Lacey and Matthew Eakes are going to be tied for 18th at 121, 2 behind Josh and 101 behind the leader. And rounding out the top 20 is going to be Darren Clement there at 112, 9 behind Matthew and Benjamin, and 110 between Cameron Hearn and Darren Clement. And of course, we've got plenty of racing to go. We are only in round 6 coming into this evening, folks. So this is by far nowhere near over. Anything and everything you can think of is probably going to change out throughout the weeks to come. Of course, we was off last week, so man, I think what we're seeing now, and Cameron, going back to Cameron here real quick, yeah, he does have a 35-point lead over Kyle. But, Cameron does have a couple of bad races, that's, and Kyle or Bryson or William, any of these drivers back here, they have, solid finishes and wins. that's going to propel them up, and Cameron is going to fall. So, Cameron's got to watch it. He cannot have, really any mistakes, really at any point in time. And that goes for not only Cameron, but for everybody else. I'm just picking on Cameron because he is our leader coming into this evening. So it looks like we got Road Dogg out there in chat here tonight. I don't know if you're talking about me, Road, or Jonathan, but did lose a puppy here not too long. If it's me, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good race. Now, we are going to be coming down to about 5 minutes here. So what I do want to do is just kind of get on track here, kind of talk about who we got on track right now in practice. Of course, Matthew Weeks right now running in that second spot here in practice. Corey Cook right behind him. It looks like Frank DiMaggio is, okay, so it looks like he's going to go back onto pit road here, but he is currently running in fourth. Now, Cameron Hearn is our leader here in practice. Looks like Trey Holmes is rounding out the top 5 in practice. We've got several drivers that are on track here, or coming out on track. Tommy Haynes being one of them. Chris Passing, Evan out there, out on track. Ty Blake right now 19th here in practice, on track as well. Ryan S. Hoop and Tyler Ankovich. Hopefully I said his last name correctly. If not, I do apologize, Tyler. But the number 5, and boy, he just hit the wall there. Looks like we got about 24 drivers out here, so pretty good size field. Who else do we have in chat here tonight? Like we got 5 watching, and we've got 7 lives, but we've only got about 3 people talking. Love to see you guys chat it up and chat here this evening. I'm gonna go ahead and see here qualifying maybe somebody that is sitting on pit road. Really don't want to pull up anybody that's on track. See here. Get him up here. Paul Turner, bud. Got a copy real quick. Paul Turner, got a copy. All right, Paul does not have a copy. Christopher is on pit road, or on track, Jonathan. Really don't want to bug him right now. Especially short track, kind of like what this is. I know everybody's trying to get the track figured out, trying to figure out what line they can run, what is the preferred line, how to save some tire, all that good stuff that comes along with Iowa. So I really want to see, want to let these guys get some practice. Steve. I see a Steve in here. Well, a look at the time here, coming down to the final 2 minutes, close to it. Well, we're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising, folks. So hang tight, qualifying will be underway when we come back.
twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying underway here tonight. Of course, right now we've got Bryson Clark up in the top spot here in qualifying. Dylan Parker there. Whoa, hello. Little mix up here with some number action going on. 3 on the car, 113 in the driver bar. Got a mix up there. But right now, Dylan in second, Robert Lukens in third. Of course, our fastest person in practice is coming out now, it looks like. Oh, no, he's not. All right. Well, it looked like Cameron Hearn was coming out. Now we go over here to Christopher Massinger, who is going to be putting in his first official time here, it looks like. 24.319 right now, hanging on into 10th. Anthony Marshall's out here. Joshua O'Connor. There is Casey Hatch. Dale Adamson. Of course, I seen Dale out there in chat just a second ago. So Dale's out there putting his lap. Tyler Auger out there in chat. Glad to see you out there, Tyler. Dale, concentrate more on the track right now. Concentrate on the chat. Well, there is Cameron. There he is. He is out on track. Casey Hatch going to go into third here. That number 14 machine. Well, now that I say that, Anthony Marshall, a big red 36, going to take over that third spot. Dale Adamson there in 12th. See if Dale can get some more positions here on this lap. Oh, if he's able to do it. 24. Oh, yep, he did. He got up to 9th at that present time. Anthony Marshall's there in 3rd. But let's see here. Joshua O'Connor. Cameron's out there. Now, John T. Wimbish is out here right now. He's going to go into 13th. Right now, Bryson Clark still holding. Down to less than 5.5 minutes here. Cameron Ahern, 23.805. No surprise, going up into the top spot here. Now, you look at the past races of, who's got pole, who has won. Of course, we got to go back to Atlanta. Cameron Ahern did win that race. Frank DiMaggio grabbed the pole going back to Pocono, August 22nd. Nick Hunt, winner there with a fire strategy on fuel. Justin Gann grabbing the pole. We go back to third race, round 3. Zach Probst grabbing the pole at Talladega. Kyle Knapp Sr. taking the win. Richmond. Cameron Ahern grabbing the pole there and winning that race. Justin Gann to open the season at Las Vegas. Justin Gann grabbing the pole and Cameron Ahern winning it. So Cameron Ahern has won 3 of the 5 races, or of the 6, sorry. Or 3 of the 5. We haven't quite got, finished the 6th here, but he has won 3 of the 5 so far, with 1 pole, and it looks like he might hang on to this one here for his 2nd pole of the season. We'll just have to wait and see here, though. And down to less than 4 minutes. We've got Canfield still out there. Well, share it, guys. Get it out there. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, whatever the case may be. Like, share, subscribe if you're new to MaxSpeed or just new to slide jobs in general. Less than 3.5 minutes here. Not going to pull up Cameron just yet. Wait, whoa! Matthew Weeks gonna squeak into that 5th spot here. Wow, what a lap by Matthew. 4.055. Paul Turner, Justin Burnham, not out on track, but they are sitting at the exit of pit road, and Matthew Weeks in his way now into 2nd. That is going to push Bryson Clark back to 3rd. All right, well, let me go ahead and get him up here real quick. Now, it's not official, but we're going to go ahead and still have a talk. Cameron, bud, got a copy?
I got you.
Well, it's not official yet, but you are up at the top spot here, man. Probably looking at your 2nd pole of the season, but, man, you've kind of really dominated with the wins so far. 3 out of the 5, and tonight's our 6th. But how do you feel about Iowa, man? It's short track, but it doesn't race like a short track.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's one of my favorite tracks. I feel like it can get some green flag runs, and the laps kind of take away fast once you get going. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'd really love to see some green flag pit stops and see who can save their tires in the long run. And but this is a track you can be fast for 10 laps, and somebody back in the back of the pack saving their stuff can run you down if you get a full fuel run. So just looking, I want to be fast and stay up front, but then I don't want to push it too hard and kill my tires. So I feel like it's a fine line.
So tire strategy is going to be a big key here.
Yeah, I think the time should fall off about 2 seconds from the time the green flag to the end of the fuel run. So if whoever can manage that time, have the best average, will probably be the person to beat.
Now, in your expert opinion, I know you are one hell of a racer. This track can change too over the course of the race. So
Oh,
where is the preferred line?
it it's wherever the person you're trying to pass isn't, and wherever the guy running you down is. So you can kind of, especially on new tires, you can kind of run anywhere you want to. There's a bump in 1 and 2. So if you run kind of high or mid groove, you'll hit the bump, and if you stay below or above the entry, you can get a good run out of turn 2. But honestly, you're kind of, I'm for sure in 3 and 4, you're definitely going to see guys run towards a wall as long as the run goes on. But you'll see some guys on fresh tires run low line and turn out some quick laps. But that's one way you can kind of burn up your tires. So I don't know what I'm going to do. It's just going to see what everybody else is doing behind me and then kind of copy them.
All right, Cam, we're going to let you get back to it, man. 15 seconds before we grid you guys up. Good luck, Cameron, and congratulations on pole.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yep. All right, well, that is Cameron Hearn here tonight, our pole sitter. Jonathan Canfield out there. Well, all righty, folks. Well, let's get down here to the fall grid, sponsored by, well, MaxSpeedTV. If you're in the market and want to sponsor the qual grid and the official or unofficial results, hit me up on Facebook. Always looking for that. But here we go. The MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Cameron Hearn grabbing the pole with a 23.805. Matthew Weeks going to be starting on the outside of him in that second spot. Bryson Clark in third. Dylan Parker fourth. Anthony Marshall fifth. Casey Hatch in sixth. Robert Lukens in seventh. Kyle Knapp in eighth. Ty Blake ninth. And Tyler Yankovic going to be in 10th. I don't know if it's pronounced Yankovic or Yankovic. I don't know. But he is going to be in that 10th spot. Dale Adamson there at 11th. Tommy Haynes going to be starting 12th. Marshall Warren there in 13th. Trey Holmes in 14th. Ryan Hoover 15th. John T. Wimbish 16th. Christopher Bassinger 17th. William Martin in 18th. Frank DiMaggio 19th. Corey Cook in 20th. Paul Turner 21st. Joshua O'Connor 22nd. Justin Burnham 23rd. Josh Mitchell 24th. And rounding it out here tonight, 25 drivers here at Iowa. The Corn Harvesters 228 laps. Thomas Fensler is going to be riding shotgun here. Going to start us out in the back. I don't count him out, though. And I do apologize. I almost called Marshall Moran Marshall Moron. So Marshall, if I do say that, I do apologize just ahead of time because I do tend to talk fast. I do want to make the apology ahead of time. And we are rolling off here. Man, Jonathan. Just calling your name out there on track, bud. I really do. Man. All right, already going into turn 3 here. I do believe they get 2 laps here. If not, pull those belts tight one more time. Wait, but I do believe they get 2 laps. It is under a mile, so yes, they do get 2 laps. But don't put yourself in a bigger boat, Jonathan. That's the biggest thing, you know. Just not get yourself in a, in a bind, you know. I mean, I ain't telling you how to run your life. It's your life, but just, yeah. You understand what I'm saying. You're a good dude, so I don't want to see you struggle any more than you have to. All right, back down into turn 3. Here we go, folks. Pull those belts tight again. One more time. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. It'll be in Cameron Hearn's hands. Once all 4 tires are off the racetrack, there goes the pace car. And Cameron is waiting on the green. There's the green. Guess what? Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here tonight. Round number 6. Fly Jobs Xfinity Series. Corn Harvesters 228 here at Iowa. Already seeing some drastic moves back here. I wouldn't say if they're drastic, but they are trying to find position. Back here with Ty Blake, 21-35 on his outside. That is Tyler Jankovic. P6 behind him, Dale Adamson, Tommy Haynes. Like some single file trying to go up ahead of them, and that is exactly pretty much what it is up front here. Single file action. And back here to Dale again, though. That's where that side-by-side is going on. And now, early on, you're going to see this side-by-side, this, you know, and then got more side-by-side going on back here. Got the 92 of Ryan Hoover coming up on, I believe that is the 88 of Trey Holmes, the 1161. It's Christopher Bassinger, Corey Cook back around the 18th spot. Joshua O'Connor right behind them. Justin Burnham, Marshall Boren, what I'm going to call him is Boren. Let's be check again here. Tommy Haynes on that outside of that 35. 35 on the inside, about a car length back. Say about a car length back now, possibly about 2 back, and it does look like Tyler kind of falling back a little, burning up some stuff. Yeah, Hoover's in here. Ryan Hoover, yep, back here in the 92. Whoa, a little bit of action going on back up here. That is the 61 of Mr. Corey Cook. We're gonna have to watch these cars get loose too. They do have a tendency to do that. Oh, 35. Oh, I thought he was gonna smack the outside wall there, but man, guys, I gotta say, Iowa scares me, especially how close drivers get to that outside wall. It scares the living bejesus out of it. It looks like we've got somebody trying to make his way up here. That is in that Wolf machine of a William Martin. It looks like he's already got some damage on that. Oh, yes, he does. Well, he's got some rear end damage. If you look probably on one of these cars, you're going to see some front end damage. Somebody must have got into the back of that 37. We'll kind of go through here and see if we can find who does have maybe that front end damage. I think we might have found it. Yes, we did. Corey Cook got that front end damage. So I think Corey might have got into the back of a William Martin. Oof. Big oof. Yeah, Iowa is a dangerous track, but it's a fun track. I've raced on it. I like it, so to speak. I don't like hitting the wall, but I do like the track. Man, you hit that wall, especially coming out of 2 or, you know, even out of 4. 4 especially. Come out of 4 too hot back through that tri-oval, and you smack it, it's going to do one of 2 things. It's either going to grab you and hold, and you're going to hold on, or it's going to send you directly across the grass. It's going to do one of 2. Out of 2, more than likely, it's going to send you down into that inside wall. That's usually what out of 2 does. Right now we're just seeing a lot of single file going on, not a whole lot at the present time. So they are just maybe trying to, you know, work through these laps. 228 laps doesn't seem like a whole lot, but you know, here at Iowa it is. You're wheeling and dealing on that steering wheel the whole time, backing it off any really at all. Maybe for a 6-second on the backstretch. Now Chicagoland, however, it's all the time. How about we do a little bit of a ride along here? How about we get on, do a little bit of cockpit here? No, let's just go gyro here with Dale Adamson here real quick. Kind of do a little bit of a ride along with him. Somebody can kind of get a feel of Iowa. I do have a saying here at Iowa. I kind of stole it from our buddy, our boss man over here at MaxSpeedTV, Mr. Rudy Cummings. The community swimming pool is what we kind of call, or what I kind of call it. It is a good track, but man, it can be a headache. Robert Lucan's there in that 9. Oof. Coming, well, dropped a couple positions back to 10. Get up here to Cameron. Boy, kind of broke away. Really not worried about Cameron at the present time. Now, Bryson Clark, it kind of closes in a little bit. But then, Cameron just kind of sneaks away across the stripe there, taking lap number 16. Everybody, you know, side by side right here. You got Kyle Knapp, the 39 of Matthew Weeks. Like Matthew is going to be able to hold that 4th position. Oh, we got action going on back here. Something went on back here. Back of the field. Oh, we got our first caution, it looks like, though. Not entirely sure. Whoa, oh, Dale Adamson. That is where that happened at. Okay, well, let's kind of see what happened to Mr. Adamson here tonight. You know, we was just on him, taking a little bit of a ride. Did he get hit? Did he just lose it? The 9 was right there. Oh, it looks like 46 did get a little squirrely, but down into 3, and right there it was. Yep, definitely going to be some contact there between the 9 and the 46. 46 is going to smack the outside wall. Front end didn't hit, but the back did. He is going to have some rear end damage on that 46 machine, and it doesn't matter if I interview drivers or not, they end up in a wreck. What is the issue here, Jonathan? And it looks like Cameron Hearn is going to lead several drivers down pit road. A bunch of them actually coming down, but a bunch of them staying out as well. Bryson Clark staying out, it looks like. Like Kyle Knapp staying out, Anthony Marshall. Cameron Hearn leading a bunch of drivers down. Well, how about we go ahead, talk, if we find him, get him up here. Talk to Mr. How to find him. There he is. Anthony, bud, got a copy.
I got you, bud. Go ahead.
Well, we had a little bit of a good run there. You know, quick caution here, but hey, a good run so far. How you feeling out there, man?
I feel really good. Best run I've had in quite a long time. I've needed this rejuvenation for some time.
Well, how's the track?
Track feels good. I'm getting longer and I'm getting a little bit tight. I want to get a little bit of snap loose off, but you know, just can manage it with the throttle.
Throttle management, tire management. Do you think we're gonna have to have fuel management?
Possibly some guys pitted here for just top off the fuel tanks. Let's have to wait and see what happens, man. You know, it's that anything goes.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And it's still anybody's race, so don't know what's gonna happen. Anthony, good luck down there, bud. And don't mess up that big red machine.
I'm gonna try not to. I'm trying to keep all fenders on it and keep her in line.
Alrighty, buddy. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Josh.
Yep. All right. Well, that is Anthony Marshall. Let me see here. Maybe we can get somebody else up here. I do want to see if I can get this guy, Mr. Tyler, up here. Tyler, got a copy? Number 35, Tyler. Do you have a copy? Joshua Medlock in the broadcast booth, bud. You're muted in TeamSpeak. Talking, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can
Sorry
hear
about
you
that.
now. I can hear
How
you
you
now,
doing?
bud. Are you there?
Hello?
Oh, are you there? Can you hear me? Real quick, how do you pronounce your last name?
Yes, I am here. Sorry about that, man. I apologize. I had it muted.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How do you pronounce your last name?
Yankovic.
Yankovic. All right. Well, I'm going to try to interview you here in just a little bit again, bud. You guys are double file, so good luck.
It's Yankovic. Tyler Yankovic.
All right. Good luck. All right. I don't know if he quite understood what I was trying to do there. Maybe one of the teammates down there can help him out. All right. Here we go. Bryson, Kyle. And the 73 is on the loud pedal before the green. But we got bumper to bumper back here, though. Jeez. I believe Tyler might have been involved in that little mix-up there. Not sure exactly what was going on interview-wise. Might have got him a little bit confused there. Do apologize to Tyler on that. But, you know, Jonathan, that's kind of what I do. You know, I try to interview as many as I can. All right, well, let's get back up here. Frank DiMaggio. If anybody took tires here on that pit stop. It doesn't look, oh, well, I don't know. Maybe some did. Some might be getting some damage fixed as well, but that is quite a few drivers to go through on that. Got some side-by-side going on. Frank DiMaggio trying to get around the 92. He's going to do that. There is Dylan Parker there, 3 on the car, 113 in the driver bar, making his way, trying to make his way back up toward the front here. Started in 4th in that 9th spot, side by side behind them, though, Justin Burnham and the 35 of Tyler. You got William Martin here. Is William 3 wide here at Iowa. There is that 3 wide, folks. And it was William Martin going to the inside, taking that 3 wide, and we have another, the 39 maybe, going to be taking that one 3 wide, not quite 3 wide, as the 35 did back out, but boy, if we can claim that first 3 wide there on the 37 of a William Martin, a power move, yeah, power move there, Jonathan, yeah, exactly. By Mr. William. The Bryson Clark is out front here. Kyle Knapp there in 2nd. Tommy Haynes 3rd. Anthony Marshall 4th. And John T. Hembish round out the top 5 after the first caution. And, you know, some drivers coming down pit road. Not everybody did come down. So you got Cameron Hearn, who is trying to make his way back up to the front here, kind of mired in between drivers that have not pitted. About the only battle that I really see back here to Trey Hall, about 17, trying to get around the 35 of Tyler. Battle maybe up ahead of him too. Joshua O'Connor, 59, and I believe that is Corey Cook. Yes, it is. Another one, 39, Matthew Eakes. Back stretch down into 3, inside of the 81 of Justin Burnham. Like Robert Lukens now trying to get around Tyler. That's going to bring up Marshall Morin, Christopher Massinger side by side there. Paul Turner, Dale Adamson, Josh Mitchell. By Cameron Hearn trying to get around the 36 now of Anthony Marshall. Is going to do just that. Yeah, I don't think Cameron took tires. He only had a 6-second pit. I don't believe he took tires. Yeah, he could have, but oh, we got another caution though. Oh, Ryan S. Hoover here. I was just actually fixing to click on Hoover here to see how he was doing, but well, we have this caution, and that 92 is involved in this. Now, did it start with him, or was he just involved in it? We'll see here. Back about 4 seconds. Oh, there he goes. Yep, out of 4, smacking the wall. Oh, right there. So the 92 smacked the wall. The 9 looks like it was trying to get around some net coating going on there within 59. The 9 right up, and oh, the 35 going to get a piece of that as well. Ooh. Several drivers going to get involved in that here, too. Ryan even being one of them after smacking the wall. He's going to get right in the middle of it. Like Kyle Knapp staying out. We've got Mr. William Martin staying out. William, he pitted on that last one. Laps for him. Marshall. Matthew Weeks. Like a top 8 did come down pit road. Cameron came down pit road as well with a 5.4 that time. Bryson Clark down pit road off and away with a 14.4. Dylan Parker with a 0.9. That is a see here. Talk to bring up Dylan here. I ask him about that pit stop there. Dylan, bud, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we got a little bit of a mishap with the number here first and 3 on the car, but 113 in the driver bar. I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess it's your...
Yeah. I don't know if that was an iRacing thing or not. I don't know why exactly gave me that random number.
Well, it did. But anyway, man, you had a pit stop there, and we got to talk about it because it was 0.9 seconds roughly. Just fuel?
Yeah, just fuel.
How you feeling?
Oh, the car is a really weird handling car. I haven't felt a car like this in a while. It's definitely one of the odd feeling ones where it's like out the corner, the rear end wants to slide, but your right front's wearing. So it's with barely any practice going into this race, it's definitely a weird one to tackle.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, well, you know, it is what it is, but we got a long way to go here. You know, we're hoping for a monster green flag run here. So, what do you foresee happening?
I see it either right now we're going to get another quick caution maybe in about 5 to 10 laps, or we're probably going to go green once everyone gets spread out. But I see it probably going green after a couple more cautions maybe, then have a late race caution, and right now I'm not taking tires. Maybe save a set for that late race caution, just because this race is so long. We don't have that many tire sets, so just kind of set myself up right now.
All right, bud. We're gonna let you get back to it, man. Good luck down there.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm just trying to see exactly here what's going on in chat. Brendan, I don't see. I don't know what you mean. He didn't say anything bad, but so I'm not really sure exactly why you timed him out. Be honest. And there is the green here, folks. We are back underway. William Martin there in that Wolf machine trying to get up into that top position. Oh, he's on the outside. He's trying to do it. The 39 of Matthew Weeks right behind him. William battle for the lead. William getting into the wall, but he's gonna lead that lap with the 42 on his inside. Wow. Like the 14 of Casey Hatch almost smacking the wall, but he didn't do it. You got Cameron, got Marshall, Bryson Clark, Christopher Bassinger, Dylan Parker, Trey Holmes. Looks like Justin Burnham back here in the 81 was battling here. I believe that was Frank DiMaggio. And Corey Cook is on the outside. We're going to have, not quite 3 wide, but boy, that was close. Man, that was close. The 81, I believe, of Vernon there. 61. Oh, let's get up here, boy. We got battles going on. We got 3 wide again here, folks. 3 wide, the 11 on the inside. That is Christopher Bassinger, the 1736. Tommy Haynes, Anthony Marshall. Now we're starting to see some 3 wide action. Eating up just a little bit more than what normally see here at Iowa. Now let's get up here where some battling is going on up at the top spot here for that second spot. Bryson Clark, Matthew Eakes. Now for that fourth position, I do apologize. Cameron Hearn, Tommy Haynes, Casey Hatch. Here comes Kyle Knapp again. The 11 of Christopher Bassinger. They're kind of stacked up right here. Nose to tail, side by side. Maybe a potential battle for the lead once more between Bryson. Yeah, Bryson, I believe, got that lap, and he did. Bryson Clark over William Martin. All right, just kind of listening to sounds here. Everybody's starting to get a little, I think we're going to get a little bit single file, but a little power move there by Corey Cook to get around the 14 of Casey Hatch. Tommy Haynes also doing a little bit of battling of his own up here out of turn number 4. Here the 39 of Matthew Weeks behind him, getting back here to Marshall Morin. Battling the 36 of Anthony Marshall, Frank DiMaggio, and the DuPont 24. We still running a lot of red, white, and blue paints out here as well. Big shout out to everybody out here, running those paints. Kind of a memorial type deal. Still trying to watch it. I really don't want to do a crank it up this early, but man, and I'm thinking about it. So let's get back here to Dylan Parker. Up on John T. Wimbish, Trey Holmes. Got Ty Blake on his outside. That inside, but it is outside. Ty's got that preferred line. Check kind of some tires and stuff. Looks like they are on the same page for tires. Battle for that second position. William Martin, Tommy Haynes. No relation to our favorite Canadian, Rob Haynes, by the way. Tommy is going to be able to overtake that spot from William. Going to see a lot of single file to get back here to Casey Hatch, Justin Burnham back here, 8th and 9th. Look at Burnham though, started 23rd, running in 8th, 9th spot, trying to get around that 14. And he did just that. Having that 8th position right now, 52 of 228. Jonathan, you are out of timeout, but I'm not sure exactly why Brendan did that. Now he hasn't really explained himself, and you know I do keep an eye out, you know, on chat as well. And you know, to be honest, Brendan, I didn't see, like I said, but I didn't see anything there that he needed to be timed out for. To be honest, a little bit, in my opinion, too quick on the button there. You know, I do appreciate you being a moderator. I really do, but we're going to have to really calm down on that button clicking. Yeah, you kept it clean. I mean, I kind of thought what you meant, but yeah, I do understand. You did keep it clean. So, Brandon, we kind of need to kind of back off a little bit on that button clicking. If they do just come out right and say it, Brandon, then yeah, we need to... Yeah, we need to go ahead and, you know, do it. But I think Jonathan did what he had to do to, you know, he didn't really deserve that. But, of course, I understand your job as well. So, you know, just, you know, hold back on that. And, you know, like I said, Brandon, no harm, no foul, man. You know, yeah. Do appreciate you, like I said, though, being a moderator, man. I really do. All right, now let's get back up here to this race here. Like the 61, that is going to be Corey Cook coming around the 39. Now 61 is going to try to get up there to the 37 of William Martin. Yeah, and I know I say a few things from time to time, and, you know, I do apologize for, you know, to everybody out there. You know, certain words that I say. Oh, John T. Wimbish. That would be the 11 of Christopher Massinger on his outside. So we had a battle going on there. That is 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th right here together. Let's get back up here to William Martin. And I believe that is the 61 of Corey Cook. That is a battle here for that third spot. Whoa, William getting awfully loose. Oof. No, I say oof a lot in place of other words. So, Matthew Weeks there in the 39, coming down to the inside of the 37. I think the 37 is going to be able to hold him off here across the stripe, and he did. But What is going to happen down here into turn number 1? No, 37. Man, I don't know. That damage is the 37. Oh, he just got passed up there by the 39 and the 15. 15 of Cameron got a little squirrely there as well. You know, you got to be careful. And I don't care who you are. I mean, you know, I speak highly of Cameron. I've known him for a long time. I mean, he's one heck of a racer. And, you know, if he feels he's not fast enough, he'll back off. But you also got to understand Cameron. He knows his car. He knows his racetracks. He's got a strategy. And although I don't know it, he knows it. And he knows it very well. You got to really watch Cameron. He's running right here in 5th. He is making his way back up to, you know, the top 5 here. Or trying to, at least. I say trying to. Well, he is in the top 5. Trying to make his way up to the top 3. All right. But he just can't seem to get around Matthew Weeks or Corey Cook. So he's having a little bit of issues right now. He's trying to figure out a way, okay, what can I do to get around this 39? You know, 39 running that highlight. Oh, we got some smokers. Got William Martin on pit road, but I don't. Hey, I see some smoke, and that's all I've seen. Okay, then. I know you will, Jonathan. I know you'll keep it as can, Bud, Brennan, and like I said, 3 wide here. Oh my gosh, we got some 3 wide going on again here, folks, at Iowa 9 of the 56, the 24, right here together. Oh, can somebody poke their nose in there and make it 4 wide here at Iowa? Oh, out of turn number 4, we're still quad 3. Nope, back to 2, but boy, man, that 3 wide. Woo! 3 wide at Iowa, folks. Again, that was a pretty good 3 wide there. Man, oh man, them guys. Awesome job. Justin Burnham. Right. He has made a pit stop here, it looks like. Well, got more coming down as well. I can get to them. That is going to be Mr. Kyle Knapp down pit road. Maybe they're not going to go ahead and do that full fuel here. Maybe they're going to kind of split it. I would. This is where help would come in. You know, somebody up here in the booth, not only calling the race with me, but of course, you know, hearing chatter over iRacing. You know, especially those that are trying to, you know, okay, I'm going to pit this time, or I'm going to pit, you know, next time by, or blah, blah, blah. You know, we would love to hear that, but I can't have that on because, well, you know, we try to keep as friendly as we can. Jonathan, of course, you're a driver. You know what can go on the iRacing chatter. So, yeah. Kyle Knapp. Oh, did he miss his pit stall the last time? I believe he did. He's going to have to come back down here, it looks like. Or maybe he got a penalty. I don't know. Anthony Marshall is on pit road. Now he is going to be off and away. Now I'm trying to see here if anybody else is down. I don't see anybody at the present time. Right here with the Frank DiMaggio, 88, Trey Holmes on the outside. Yeah, but we don't monetize our videos here on MaxSpeedTV, so that wouldn't be the problem. The problem would be family. That would be the problem. We'd love to have everybody out here watching, and if we did radio chatter, we wouldn't have no views. Not at all. My jobs wouldn't have any views. MaxSpeedTV wouldn't have any views. You know. Trey Holmes, though, still battling here. That 24. Frank DiMaggio. Here comes the 36. I believe 36. Lap down. Yeah, man. Marshall. Oh, he's 2 laps down. All right, yep. Anthony Marshall is laps down, so that is not for position. Looking at my timing, folks. Our new here, and how we broadcast here on MaxSpeedTV. I'm going to go ahead and slide this over here, and this is kind of how we change driver. You can see, I'm going to go back here to say, how about we go back here to Conti? There we go. That's what we do. That's how we change drivers. That is ATV code. All right, well, Bryson Clark up front here. Like, I'm looking at a stint here, and looks like real top 19 have yet to come down. Anywhere between 41 laps, top 19. Where between 41 laps all the way up to about 59 laps in. So a lot of drivers out here have yet to really come down. I think they're trying to get to that window, which we are for some, getting to that fuel window here. Might be a couple of laps more because of the cautions. Yes, there is. Yes, got that right, Jonathan. Yeah, there is a huge, huge difference. Oh, it looks like Justin Burnham. Oh, he dropped connection. Oh, so we have lost Justin Burnham here. Ugh. All right, well, kind of just hanging out here, folks. Seeing some drivers come down. Yeah, there we go. Matthew Weeks is down pit road here. See here who else might decide to take a jog down pit lane here. I can though. All there. Lap 83 of 258, man. Still got a ways to go for sure. Matthew on pit road. Casey Hatch coming down pit road. Like Christopher Bassinger in the 11 down pit road. Who got some drivers, although far and few between coming down. Oh, it looks like, here, who was that? That was a Dodge. Josh. He has not came down as of yet. Really seeing any shooters. And they're getting so spread out right now, folks. It's just really not a whole lot to really kind of go over. Bryson Clark is up front. Now, Tommy Haynes is right there with him. Got Cameron Hearn about 4.3 seconds back, 4.2 now. He is on the same as the other top two here, but he is closing in. Now down to 3.8 seconds. I mean, saving his stuff. I mean, that's probably the best thing you can do. William Martin, Paul Turner. Looks like Paul on pit road here. All right, lap of 114. Our halfway mark. Yes, I had to use a calculator. Sorry. Anthem with Medlock. Jonathan Canfield, I don't know if, you know, I don't know if you're on your phone, on a tablet. I don't know if you've got TeamSpeak or not. You know, if you can, if you want to, if you have the ability to do it, man, we'd love to get you up here tonight. You know, kind of talk about what's been going on track. I know you've been watching. Love to get you up here, you know, to talk to you. If you don't have that ability, that is fine. But, you know, would love to have somebody else up here in the booth, you know, kind of talk to, as they are still green here. And we've got drivers coming down pit road, but man, a lot of separation. That's the biggest thing. A lot of separation, a lot of drivers trying to get their lap back the old-fashioned way. So if you have the means to do it, pop yourself in TeamSpeak, put yourself in staging, and then of course I'll drag you up here. Braden out there. Not Brandon, Braden out there. Gonna go for who's ever in the lead. Well, right now we got Bryson Clark up front. In that 73, Tommy Haynes running in second, Cameron Hearn third, Corey Cook fourth, Frank DiMaggio in fifth. We've got a few drivers, you know, Braden coming down pit road, a little at a time. Nothing really like, you know, we haven't had like 6, 7, 8 cars come down pit road at once. That has not happened. Well, Bryson Clark is going to break away, and he is going to say, oh, nope, I've had enough coming down. Cameron Hearn has had enough. He's coming down pit road. Who else is coming down? That is to be the John T. Wimbish Tyler coming down pit road. So now that I say that, oh, and we got a caution. Oh no, Ty Blake, this is gonna change things up here. Whoa, all right, Jonathan, we'll see you here in TeamSpeak here in just a minute. But first, we have got to see what happened to Ty Blake here, as we've seen several drivers coming down pit road. And did Ty Blake just spin it? Get loose? Out of turn number 2, what happened? Looks like he might have snappy loosey. I believe that's what happened. Yes, he did. Snappy loosey goosey, and wow! 81 dodging the 21 right there. Oh, that is going to bring out the caution here as we had drivers come down pit road, and now we've got drivers coming down pit road here as we speak. So Jonathan gets up here to staging. We'll go get him up here. Jonathan, bud, glad to have you up here in the booth, although it may be only for a short time. But, man, I got to say, awesome racing down there, some long green flag runs. We do have this caution here while some drivers were coming down pit road. So, we're not even at the halfway mark, but we're getting close. How is this race going to progress?
I definitely remember running this track on my own. It was actually when I was first getting into iRacing, and it eats tires like crazy if you aren't patient. So really, I think it's just going to come down to who's being patient in those long runs to take care of those tires, because they do get eaten alive at this track. It's a very, I wouldn't say rough track, but it's got some bumps up at the top, especially in 1 and 2. And those can definitely upset your car and get you out of the groove really quickly.
Well, what would you say is rougher? Now, we know Iowa does use up tires. The old Daytona or Iowa?
Oh, that's hands down going to the old Daytona. When you're down on the bottom on that track, you're lucky if you're coming off the corner straight. So Daytona takes it.
All right, so a bad comparison. All right, so let's go ahead and let's say Iowa, Chicago. Hey, that's a pretty good comparison.
I'd say Iowa.
In my opinion.
I'd say Iowa. I'd still say Iowa on that one. Chicagoland's not as rough in the corners, I'd say. It feels a lot better on Chicagoland than I think. For me personally, I'm more comfortable on Chicagoland than I am Iowa.
All right, so let's see here. Iowa. Now you can't really compare Iowa to, I would say, really any other track, because Iowa's unique in itself.
As a driver, I think you could compare it to Richmond in a way. It does have some similarities.
Okay, yeah, Richmond, yeah.
But you're right, it is a very unique track in its own. It races like one of the big tracks, but it's definitely got that short track feel when you get in the corners.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, Iowa, you're not really on the wheel the whole time like you are at, Chicagoland or Richmond. You do have that really short back stretch here, so you can get it straightened out, but by the time you do, you're back on the wheel. Unlike Chicagoland, you're on it the whole time.
Yeah, Chicagoland wears you out. You get to take a little bit of a break at this track, and it's one thing I definitely work on as a driver. I try to relax when I'm sitting there racing, especially in a long green flag run. I tense up a lot, and I try to just remember I need to relax and not tense up so much. My wrist starts hurting after we get 30, 40 laps in a run.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I like Iowa in a way, and then in a way I hate it. But it looks like we are going to be getting ready to go back green here. So, like a lot of wave arounds here. Man, oh, man. Got Tommy Haynes up front. We got Corey Cook there in second. Frank DiMaggio, Dylan Parker, Trey Holmes just kind of rounding out the top 5. But before we get back to the green here, man, we do go to Homestead next week for the MaxSpeedTV 200, sponsored by, of course, MaxSpeed me, myself. How do you feel about, Iowa to Homestead here? Really?
Iowa, I expect to see a lot more racing to go on here towards the end. I think guys are going to really start to find that high line, and I think there's going to be some takers on the low line. I know the top line is dominant when you can hit it right, but I think it's going to get 2 wide, maybe even some more of that 3 wide racing. And looking into Homestead, I think we're going to see a lot more of that 3 wide on the long runs, because they do have, I don't know if you've talked about it, they do have the rule in this league, we cannot go 3 wide until we get out of turn 2 on a restart. So I don't think you'll see 3 wide on a restart as much, but maybe coming 2-3 laps in the green, I think you're going to see guys taking chances next week at Homestead.
All right, so we might have a lot more 3 wide next week. These Xfinity cars are a handful to drive. We're back here with Robert Lukens, 14. Does get around him, but that 14 is, I do believe, a lap down. If I can find that 14. Yes, he is. He's the first driver a lap down, Mr. Casey Hatch. But as they are getting, back going here, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and step aside and do, Jonathan, it's the Crank It Up here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that. Crank it up there. We got up front, we've got Tommy Haynes there in that first position here tonight. We got Dylan Parker there in second. Oh, wait. Dylan is in first. ETO kind of messing up on my end. All right, so get out. All right, I think I got it figured out. Dylan Parker is actually our leader. He did get around Tommy Haynes there. Tommy there in second. Frank DiMaggio coming from 19th to 3rd. Cameron Hearn, of course, our pole sitter here tonight. Crack at the top of 5 again there in 4th. Corey Cook rounding it out here in the top 5. Started in 20th here. And, well, guess what, folks? I mean, you look at what we got going on. And what we got left, yeah, guess what, folks? We are officially at that halfway mark here tonight. So let's go ahead and kind of take a look here at the caution count number so far here at Iowa. 3 cautions at the present time. We got 13 caution laps, 140 to go at the halfway. 8 lead changes, what we've had here this season. And I think we're going to see a lot more of the lead changes. I hope we don't see any more of the cautions. But, I mean, it is a possibility. We could see, 1-2 more like a Jonathan was saying. Braden, I'm going to go for the... Okay, so Braden is going to go for the leader. Is Dylan Parker right now. And if it changes, Braden is still going to go for the leader. So... Braden is going to go for the leader. That's who he's going to go for. Wow. Corey Cook. Yeah, Jonathan, man, love having you up here, bud. Love it. Thank you for jumping up here as well. And Corey Cook, like I said, there in 5th. Bryson Clark in 6th. Trey Holmes in 7th. John T. Wimbish in 8th. Robert Lukens in 9th. Christopher Bassinger in 10th. Josh Mitchell there in 11th. He is the last driver on the lead lap here in 11th spot. Now, the first driver a lap down is Casey Hatch. Casey is wanting a caution here. He just does not want to be involved in it or be the cause of it. He wants to get his lap back. Marshall there in that 69, battling here. Looks like the 42 of Kyle Knapp. We'll get to him here in just a minute. Kyle is 3 laps down, but Dell Adamson there in 14th. Paul Turner 15th. Ty Blake here, boy, we got some action going on. 492.9. Paul Turner, the 92 of Hoover. Hoover is 11 laps down. Got Paul Turner there in 15th. Ty Blake in 16th. William Martin in 17th. Anthony Marshall in 18th. Tyler Yankovic there in, well, battling here with Anthony Marshall, 18th, 19th. And Joshua O'Connor, we're going to round out the top 20 here. Joshua is 2 laps down. Get back here to Kyle Knapp. He is 3 laps down here in 21st. Where's my Kyle Knapp? Where's my Knapp fans out there in chat here? Where's Jeremy? And where's all the other ones out there? I don't see them in chat. Either they're there and they're not talking. Yeah, I wonder where my Knapp fans are. Matthew Weeks is on pit road. Ryan Hoover there. Now, Matthew Weeks is 5 laps down on pit road. 22nd, Ryan Hoover, 23rd here. 11 laps down. Let's get back up here. Dylan Parker is our leader. Tommy Haynes there in 2nd. It looks like Race Fan Gaming, Justin Burnham out there. Justin? In Team Geek at the moment. Oh, you lost connection. Oh, Matthew Weeks. has taken his car behind the wall here. We have lost 2 drivers here tonight, Justin Burnham and Matthew Weeks. Justin is in chat. Don't know if he is in. If he is, I'd like to get him up here. Have a chit chat with you, Justin. I know you lost connection. So, man, tough break for you here tonight at Iowa. Want to talk about it? We can. If not, just let me know. Oh, there you are. I do see you down there in the main lobby, but I ain't gonna bring you up unless you want me to. So, here we go. A battle here for second. Cameron Hearn driving around the 17 of Tommy Haynes. That is for say. Oh, Cameron back in got a little squirrely there. Ow. Right, well, Cameron not really gaining. It looks like he's losing more. He could be saving tires here. So, like I said, Justin, I'm going to leave it to you, Race Fan Gaming. Talk about it. Come up with the booth. Get you up here. Oh, Maggio, not stay. Having some Lincoln there in that DuPont 24. Like kind of scraping the wall a little bit. Seeing sparks. All right, I got to get off of it. Not stay on. Well, he's not talking. So go ahead and throw paging. And I'm going to go ahead and bring him up here. Justin Burnham got a copy. Justin Burnham, do you have a copy, bud? He does not. All right. Well, might not know what's going on. Well, let's get up here to Dylan Parker. Up front, Cameron Hearn in second. Cameron trying to get up there to William Martin. Laps down. Oh, a little bit of quick 3 wide there. Oh, the 92-35 and 3-113, however you want to look at it. Wow. All right, well, let's see here if we can try it again. We'll put him in staging and get him up here. Justin Burnham, do you got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing?
All right, Justin. Well, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but man, lost connection here tonight at Iowa. Iowa, such a good track, but you know what's unique, man? What was it like down there as you were racing?
I'd say it's a pretty fun track among all the tracks that we've run. You know, and it's the 7th round. I'm correct, right?
No, it's the
So
6th.
the 6th round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
round 6.
Yeah, it was a pretty good drive. I was just on, for saving my tires and finishing the night. I pushed at the start a little bit, and then my connection just started blinking. So, but it was nice. I got a couple pit stops in, nice and clean.
Well, no storm at, technology. I don't know if you know what happened or not, but it's not over. We're still early in the season. We go to Homestead next week, so I do want to, kind of talk about that. The MaxSpeedTV 200, myself and MaxSpeedTV, me being part of it. We're sponsoring that event. So, going into round 7, but how do you feel about Homestead?
Homestead is actually also a fun track. I like short tracks. That's what I run in real life. They actually just sold their track this year, so they're going to demolish it. Yeah, all we're gonna have out here is Oxford Plains, but Homestead, I like a flat out track where you got a lot of braking to do.
Oh, so you like tracks to where you have to use brake. That's the tracks you like.
That's where it takes some skill to really keep going and saving your tires throughout a long race.
Do you have to use brake here at Iowa?
I was to stay in that first groove. I was using my brakes, yep, and I could save tires if I got slow enough before I made the turn.
Kind of backing up your entry.
Yeah, pretty much just saving all day, and I was hoping for a good finish, but you know.
Well,
Better luck next week.
technology, man. Technology. That's all we got to say. Not perfect for everybody. And it's been not perfect for me from time to time as a broadcaster. I hate when I lose connection. We've got pit stops, going on. But right now, we got William Martin down pit road. But, man, Justin, I'll say it first and foremost. I hate it for you, man. I hate what happened to you here tonight. Catch it next week at Homestead. If you come out right now, you could probably pick up another position, but I kind of doubt you're going.
Yeah, I'll probably say I'm about 50 laps down now, but who knows?
67 laps down to the leader, but in 42 laps, you would be able to pick up a position with Matthew Wheat, from what I'm seeing.
That's all right. Well, I'll be back next week, and I'll hope for the best out there, and appreciate you having me up here.
Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So I like I said, I hate it for you. I will be the first and foremost person to say it. I would love to see everybody finish on the lead lap and just have an awesome race. I hate it that technology does play a factor in iRacing. I really, but it is that. So, Justin, thank you so much for coming up here and talking to us, and we'll see you next week at Homestead, bud.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Yep.
Have a good night.
All right, well, that is Justin Burnham down there, and it does. Oh, it looks like we've lost Dale Adamson as well here. Oh, no. We have lost 3 drivers now, and Dale has already disconnected from TeamSpeak. Paul Turner is sitting on pit road here, and boy, does he have some damage. Caution. Yeah, he's disconnected from TeamSpeak here. I'd like to get a word in with Paul Turner. I usually don't interview drivers who've been involved in wrecks or anything, but with what's going on here, wow. L. Adamson. I'd like to figure out what happened to Dale here too. I don't know if Dale is back here in teams, not in iRacing right now. Not mean to hit the replay here, folks. I do apologize. Get that. Dale, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I don't even know if Dale even at right. He was. Got to see here if he willing to talk about what happened. Tyler is down pit road. We did have some drivers come down pit road here. Tyler's down now. Of course, Christopher Bassinger came down as well. 11 laps ago, Anthony Marshall. Of course, William Martin, 8 laps ago. 13 laps ago, Kyle Knapp. It looks like Paul Turner, of course, on pit road. That is the drivers that we have had come down pit road. All right, Jonathan. Well, let me know. Dale is back in TeamSpeak, but I don't want to drag him up. I really would like to get permission from the drivers because I hate interviewing drivers if they're upset, because I know what it could come out to be. All right, so I'm going to pull one of my moves here. I'm going to go ahead and poke Dale here tonight. Yeah, it is. I'm going to ask permission from him and see if maybe I could pull up and kind of talk to him about it for all the fans out there. We got 9 watching and we got 12 likes here. Ow! Awesome, awesome job. Well, I'm kind of doing my thing here too. So, Dylan Parker up front, and there is that 15R pole sitter here of Cameron Hearn. But man, Dylan Parker, 46 laps under his belt here tonight. Wow! Started in 4th. Cameron Hearn there in 2nd. You got Frank DiMaggio a little bit further back here. They're in 3rd. Tommy Haynes in 4th. Trey Holmes going to round out the top 5. Lap 157, 158 here at the stripe. Okay, so Dale Adamson has reconnected. So he is good to go. $15 laps down total here. 2 laps before he can get around Ryan S. Hoover. Ryan, of course, is right by. Yes, he is. Up ahead is Dale Adamson. like Bryson Clark off of pit road. Marshall Morin down pit road. Ty Blake down pit road. Oh, here we go. Dylan Parker down pit road. John T. Wimbish down pit road. Woo, buddy. Right, here we go. David Casper out there. How are you doing? Man, likes 14 likes and watching. So we got 10 watching. Oh, Cameron Hearn. Now he's coming down pit road. Ray Holmes is down pit road as well. Kind of getting back to the race here. I am seeing chat here. I'm seeing the likes and the viewers. So trying to, pay attention to both here. Like Dylan Parker off and away here. Ray Holmes in at pit stall. Looks like Frank DiMaggio down. Tommy Haynes down. Looks like Corey Cook is going to be coming down pit road. So Robert Lucan. Robert going to do. He's been out here 64 laps. Like he is going to stay out, and it looks like we are going to have a caution. And that is going to be... Hang on, let me see if I can find it here. Just on it. At up here to Bryson Clark because I think it was found happened. Yep, right there. Yep, right there it was. The 21 of Ty Blake. Oh, flag pit stops, and we get a caution yet again here tonight. But Jonathan Canfield out there, yeah, he's paying attention. Yep, right there it was, sideways and on track. Stopped it. He's on the grass. Oh, he's on the grass. I don't really think that should be a caution. But then again, I can see what iRacing is doing. It is kind of there. Anything could happen. But a caution is there. So, all right. Well, we got that caution. So, let me see here who we can drag up here. We already had some pit stops here. Got Tommy Haynes there. How about we go ahead and pull up Mr. Tommy Haynes here tonight. Tommy, bud, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Tommy, man, no relation to our favorite Canadian Rob, but you're still you're still a Haynes. Man, how you feeling out there, bud?
Car's pretty fast, man. I just Frank and them is pretty tough too here, so I'm gonna have to see what I can do here. Other than that, like I said, I got a pretty fast hot rod here. Just see if I can't keep the tires underneath me here.
Well, we still got a little bit to go. Guys can probably you can't make it on.
I think we'll have to pit one more time.
Okay, so maybe pit one more time. Tires though. Oh golly, talk about tires.
Yeah, you got to watch them, man. You wear them out pretty quick. I've been running the high line, and my tire wear been pretty good, so I can only imagine the ones been running the bottom.
Oh man, well I gotta say, man, awesome racing out here tonight. Got some separation, but man, it seems like the cautions are coming out when pit stops are happening. What's up with that?
I don't know. It's falling right where I need it to be, so let's hope they keep coming.
Well, man, Tommy, awesome job out there, bud, on that number 17. We'll see what happens here. We still got a ways to go, so man, good luck out there, bud.
Yeah, thank you, bud.
Yep. All right, well, that is Tommy Haynes. Haynes are racing here tonight. You're saying the 21. You really want to... Blake. Off of pit road. Well, he's muted. I got TeamSpeak totally muted. He's not going to be able to hear at all. So there's no way I'm going to be able to bring him up here at all. They mute TeamSpeak and they mute mic. They can't hear me. Oh, nope, I can't. Pace car lights are off. Right, so what? Right, so 9 of Robert Lucan here, like our leader. Pace car is, oh, I think we've got a glitch or something on here. There's the green. Everybody is single file. We're back racing. There's the caution. Yeah, something happened there here tonight. That even confused ATVOs. Oh, drop that. Stop that. Yeah, I'm kind of froze here. Go ahead and have to reset everything. To apologize. All right, so I'm gonna pull up Dale here just a second. Kind of figure out, you know, kind of what happened there, because I think iRacing kind of up here. So let's see here. All right, pace car lights are still on. Everybody trying to get it figured out here. Let's get back here to Dale Adams here tonight. Let's go and drag him up. Dale, bud, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you know, I hate seeing what happened here tonight, man, for you. You are back out there. You're 14 laps down. But, you know, this is still a race, man. How do you feel?
I mean, at the start of the race, I felt like I had a good, clean, fast car. You know, I mean, my pit strategy was starting to really fall off and everything. I was streaming on Twitch, and I did have a friend help me, telling me which line to run because he's ran this track before. I know I've missed so many races this past week for slide job, and I apologize to William Martin for that. I am hopefully going to start running in this league a lot more and be more active, but to me, leaving halfway throughout the race, I even told him, I said, dude, I'm in the point to where I'm feeling sick, and so if I ever get the feeling of me starting to, like, you know, feeling of like throwing up or some shit, I'm leaving halfway or some crap halfway throughout the race. And I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but I'm back out here, gonna hopefully try to get some laps back and try to race. At least finish it.
Well, you know, if you get sick or whatever, that's totally understandable. I feel done that. I broadcasted while I've been. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
I've not ever raced while I'm sick, but broadcasting, I've done that. I don't know what happened here tonight. I think iRacing kind of screwed up here, but we're gonna let you get back to it, Dale. I do appreciate you, you know, coming up here and kind of talking about what happened. But you know, it's not over. still got racing to go, man. Good luck, Dale.
Thank you.
All right, well, Dale Adamson out there. Now, like I said, I'm not sure what happened here. Admin. Get him up here. All right, William Martin, man, what happened? But
iRacing's on something tonight. I don't know.
so it is iRacing.
Yes, iRacing for some reason had nobody lined up correct during that. We discussed it between the admins on trying to throw the caution before or after. We couldn't get it thrown in time, and it screwed everything up.
Oh man.
So yeah, we're trying to figure this out now.
All right, looks like you guys are still throwing caution, William. Let's get back to it, man.
Okay.
This is tough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get down here. Jonathan, go ahead, man. Pop back in here. Go ahead. You're welcome. You're welcome to pop back in here, man. I'm not gonna deny it. Like they're just trying to get this figured out. And now it does look like the lights are off. Frank is up front. So Jonathan has joined us up here. So before we get to Jonathan, let's see here if they go green this time. Out of turn 4, pace car is off and away. Looks like they have got it figured out. There is the green. It looks like we are backing away here tonight. We've got about 33 and a half minutes left in this race here tonight. Of course, it'll update there, but Jonathan Canfield has joined us back up here in the booth. Jonathan, iRacing. What a surprise.
That was crazy. It's a little comical, honestly. It happens more often than people think it does.
Well, in the admins, though, the owners, the admins, whatever it is, they have a job to do. They got to get it figured out. Even if it takes 2, 3, 4, 5, admin cautions to get this figured out. They've got a tough job. People just don't know how hard it is, as a league owner.
Yeah, I commend them for doing it. I told them if they ever need any help, they can always call on me. But yeah, I commend them for doing it because it's definitely tough. You don't really know what to do in that situation, what's right and what's wrong, and how you're gonna set up your order, and you just kind of gotta trust the system at that point. Yeah, it glitched once, but you gotta just trust what iRacing says, and we'll go back at the end of this race, I'm sure, in the driver's chat and look and see that everything is scored correctly and that everyone gets a fair chance at their place that they're in.
Oh, yeah, and, I've known William for a long time, and, William, he's a fair dude. He'll look at everything, so, even if it wasn't correct, I do believe William will make it correct for the drivers that are out here racing, even for those that are out. It will be fair all across the board.
Yeah, he does a good job running this league. I love racing under his leadership because he does do a really good job with this league. So, like you said, he'll make it right at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, well, as we are heading to lap, of course, a 180 here tonight, we got Frank DiMaggio, Cameron Hearn. We know these two guys very well, Jonathan. They're 1-2 right now. So, I know we've got a ways to go. What's going to happen here? Pit stops? Going to have, some, quick fuel, no tires. We're going to have, some tires. No fuel. I mean, what could we have at this point?
Well, you probably know more than I do because you can pull up the information when they last pit. But depending on where the tires are at,
I had to close
is
it
gonna
out,
tell
so
the story.
I don't have any of that.
It's just gonna come down to, do they have any tires left if there's a late race caution? Where is their fuel at? Are they saving now? Are they going all out and trying to just, plan for the next stop? Is there going to be another stop is the real question, because some of these guys, I've seen them stretch the fuel pretty far, but also you risk your pace if you do save your fuel.
But if you save your fuel, you're saving tires too. I mean,
that's true, but I think back to, what was it? I think it was one of those 1.5 mile tracks. It was early on in the season. I don't even remember where we were, but it was I think it was Darren. He was trying, or somebody, I don't remember the name. Somebody was saving fuel and they finished up and like 13th because they were running third, just coasting.
Las Vegas or Atlanta. That's your 1.5 miles. Richmond.
I want to say it was Vegas.
Vegas. That would be the start of the season. He got Noah Mari there, finished second. Cameron Hearn first. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one of the guys, he was running third, coming to like 5, maybe 3 to go, and he ran out because he was just coasting around the track, and eventually he ran out of fuel. So these guys are willing to stretch it. It's just about how close are they.
Oh, you got Pocono, but Pocono's not 1.5 miles.
Yeah, Pocono's a little different. If you run out at Pocono, you're lucky if you're making it back around.
Yeah, and you look at who won at Pocono saving fuel. Nick Hunt, Cameron Hearn finishing second. And, Justin Gann, the Count App Senior, I mean, these guys running out of fuel there. If you run out of fuel, like you said, Jonathan, at Pocono, got issues.
It all depends on where you run out. If you run out in turn 1, you ain't making it back around. But if you run out in turn 3, you have a chance to coast to pit road.
Yeah, but running out of turn number 4, oh, we got a caution. Uh-oh. Casey Hatch? What? You're going to see this here on the broadcast here. Already running smooth, but then we got this caution here. So up 187. Oh, Casey up into the wall. Back down. Oh, up. Just lost it out of turn 2. He did not have the grip. Oh! A hard lick into the inside wall of the 14 of Casey Hatch. Ouch.
That hurt a little bit.
That hurt me.
That gave me a little whiplash myself.
Oh, man. Back up alive. Here we go. Frank DiMaggio, Robert Lukens, 1-2. Bassinger there in third. John T. Wimbish fourth. Cameron Hearn is on pit road there in fifth. It looks like a lot of drivers coming. Dylan Parker, got Corey Cook, Trey Holmes, Tommy Haynes, Josh Mitchell. Oh,
no, I got to pick on him because he's one of my teammates. Did you just say Chris Bassinger is in third?
That's what I'm seeing. In that 11. That's what I'm seeing.
He's such a quietly good driver. I have to pick on him for that. He'll be silent the entire race, and before you know it, he's running good. You turn your head, and Chris is there.
Well, Jonathan, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I kind of know those drivers. I know of another driver. He's not having a good night here tonight. But, Christopher is one of those. But the other one I was thinking of, like I said, not having a good night, Kyle Knapp. He's 3 laps down. But if he was on the lead lap, he was one of those other drivers like Christopher. And even John T. Wimbish, look where he started, 16th. He's up in fourth right now. Yeah, this is Iowa. I mean, they're harvesting corn, but I mean, they're racing it up. So let's go.
I agree. I like seeing it when a guy he doesn't get the good qualifying lap, but he has that long run speed and he's able to sneak up there when you're not paying attention. That's a great sign of a good racer.
Got Frank DiMaggio started 19th up in the top spot. Robert Lukens started 7th in 2nd. Christopher Bassinger there in 3rd. That's what I have it. Stripe there again. John T. Wimbish started 16th. 4th. Cameron Hearn, of course, our pole setter. Right now, I've got him in 5th, but I think he's going to have to pull back. Kind of confused. Drivers back here. Trying to get fixed as well.
I honestly think the whole iRacing system is just confused right now. We're really going to have to look at this after the race.
Yes. Jonathan, you're not an admin, right?
I am not. William has said there are spots that need filled, but I have not filled any of those spots yet.
Well, I'm not putting any pressure on William. I'm not an admin, not an owner. I'm not any of those. I'm a broadcaster. But you see what's going on here tonight. You know, I think this whole race before the points are updated and blah blah blah. I think, you know, it needs to be looked at because this has been a hiccup here coming really to the end of the race. So it's been wild.
Yeah, and I feel bad for William because there's really nothing here any of his team can do when iRacing has a mistake like that. They can just only try to make it right after it's all said and done.
All right, well, we'll see here. Are they going to go green this time? Coming to lap 192 of 228 here tonight. Well, race car is off and away here, side by side. Frank on the loud pedal on the outside. And we are back green. So it looks like everything was correct that time. 3 wide back here. Cameron Hearn, the 11 there on the inside. I believe that was the 88. I believe. There in the middle of that, Trey Holmes. That was crazy.
That's Iowa for you. It gets crazy really quick. I love it.
We got side by side here for that second spot. Jonathan is a little lag behind here. He's watching the stream. But Corey Cook is going to overtake second here. Here comes Cameron Hearn there for third. 9. Robert Luke. Dylan Parker there battling out. Man, oh man, we got battling going on. Lap 194 coming to lap 195 this time. Who's going to lead this lap? It's going to be, I think, Corey Cook had that. Yes, he did. Corey Cook had that lap. Three wide maybe for the lead. Yes, we do, baby. 3 wide for the lead. Oh, that went back to 2 wide very quickly.
That's what you call when a driver says, okay, I'm out.
Well, Corey Cook blocking the crap out of the 15. 15 said, nope, I am going to get around you. Cameron Hearn back up front here tonight. Jonathan, I know you are behind, but I got to say, they're racing it up right now, man. They are.
Yeah, I love it when they get into good hard racing, especially here towards the end of the race. Everyone's going for it. It's all on the line for a win. It's all. I mean, for a guy like Cameron Hearn, it's just more points, more bragging rights at this point. He's got that win in the bag already. But for other guys, it's like, can we stop this guy?
Stop him? I think the only way to stop him is bump and run. I'm being honest, and
Hey, you know what? We as the
I
drivers
am
have
not.
said that same thing.
I am not biased. I try to be as unbiased as possible, but it's racing. I mean, you've got to. If it comes to it, you've got to bump and run. That is it.
Absolutely. If it's coming down to a win, I'm not gonna wreck you for the win, but I will race you just as hard as you'd race me for that win.
Oh yeah, definitely so. And man, these top three right now, we got Cameron Hearn, Corey Cook, Dylan Parker, right here, 1, 2, 3, bumper to bumper, and they are pretty much bumper to bumper. Here comes that. Woo, okay, the six kind of backed off there. But let's kind of check on the other drivers. A lot of single file though going on back here. Got a few drivers going side by side, but nothing major. I think the major action right now though, Jonathan, is Cameron Hearn, Corey Cook, and Dylan Parker.
Yeah, and I know Corey's one of those guys. He's had I guess you could just call it an up and down season. He's been good, he's been bad, he's had a couple mistakes here and there, but see him up there running up front tonight, that's good for him. That's a good run. That's exactly what he needs to turn this season around.
Oh, the 61. Oh. And there he goes. Out of the inside, side by side with that. Well, 3 on the car, but is 13 driver bar. That is Dylan. I'm not going to be able to do it at that point. Oh, man, this is get crazy. Oh, Trey Holmes. Here in the 88. Started 14th, running here in 4th. He has made his way up here. And, he's on the same strategy as other 3, top 3. So,
I think he's sitting back there in 4th base and he's waiting for these guys to wreck at some point. They're racing so hard, I think he's waiting for it.
well, how about we go cockpit here? With Trey Holmes here tonight, 205 of 228 here. To be 206 this time by, oh man, Trey Holmes here in 4th. Coming up on Corey Cook there in the 61. That is for podium. That, of course, will be 3rd. Oh, good racing. Good hard racing here tonight.
This is what everyone who's watching that broadcast comes to see, is good hard racing, and I know these drivers put on a good show. I love racing with these guys, and as you know, Josh, it's tough for me to be on the sidelines, but I know I got to do what I got to do right now to come back next season, or maybe late this season.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, well, Jonathan, man, glad to have you up here. We got 15 likes here tonight, and we're down to 6 watching. I mean, we were averaging 10, 11, 12, 15 here tonight, and we're down to 6. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on down there with the live people here. But glad to see, the 6 that are still tuning in. Hey, 16 likes here tonight. 6 watching now. Man, thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the support of Slide Jobs. And although, like I said, Jonathan is kind of lagging behind here on the broadcast, Jonathan, thank you for again coming up here, but we are at 20 to go, man. 20 to go here tonight.
Yeah, I'm just curious because I know you said you don't know. I'm curious when these guys last pitted, and if I'm thinking at this point they're going to the end.
Yeah, I had to reset ATVO, so I don't have that. So, 19 to go. We got Cameron Hearn up front. We got Dylan Parker there in second. Corey Cook third. Trey Holmes there in fourth. Frank DiMaggio running out the top five. And did we have some contact there between the 61 and the 88? I think we did, but good save by the 61. Pull it to the outside. The 88 of Trey Holmes going to get up there into that podium spot. Oh, side by side yet again. Oh, there goes the 61 of Corey Cook back to the inside. Wow.
They're going for it, man. I love it. I love watching this good hard racing. This is, like I said, this is exactly what every racing fan comes to see.
Watch that 24. Watch that 24, Frank DiMaggio. You've raced against him. You know what he's like. Watch him.
Yeah, I'm just happy when Frank remembers to qualify. I'll be honest about that.
Wow, you just had to go there.
It's true. Frank's a fast guy. Don't get me wrong. He is one of the fastest. He can definitely keep up with guys like Cameron Hearn and all the guys that he's up front racing with right now. He's put himself in some bad spots early on in the season, but I think Martin and Davey got under his skin enough about qualifying that he just said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and qualify.
William Martin and Davey Hendricks? Is that the two guys you're talking about?
Yeah, we as drivers, I'm sure you know how it is, Josh. We pick on each other. We're all like brothers out there on the track.
Well, as me as a broadcaster, I pick on you guys. I know how it is.
Racing's a brothership sport. We all pick on each other like we're brothers, and that's the way I love it.
Oh, I love it because I know and you gotta have this no matter what, whether you're a driver, a spotter, a broadcaster, whatever the case may be. It's a sport, but you got to have the backing. You gotta laugh about it. Yeah, some short tracks bring out that anger, that, I hate this track or I hate this driver. But in the end, it's all about racing. It's all about, having a good time and seeing what that's what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can speak for the guys from my camp from when I was racing with this league this season. The guys in my camp, all of them are new. They're all learning. They're all happy to go out there and put up laps, and they're happy to be in a league where you get this kind of racing. I'm not going to throw names out there, but there are leagues out there that you get into that doesn't have this kind of quality of racing. And you don't get guys like this that will race you hard lap after lap.
Not to interrupt you, but Trey got a little loose there. He did save it, held on to that third, but that did put more pressure on him with that 24. Go ahead here. Watching Trey and
but yeah, like I was saying, you don't find racing like this all the time in every league that you go to. But that's why I say William has built a good program here. He put in a good set of rules. These drivers are held to a high standard when it comes to rules, and William sticks to his rules. So these drivers go out here and put on a good show because of what William has put in place with this league.
Whoa, the 3-3 wide here. Oh, buddy. We had some action between that 3 on the car and the 88. They're still going at it. That allowed the 24 of Frank DiMaggio to get around. However, I don't think this battle back here between Trey Holmes and Dylan Parker is done. I hated to interrupt you there, but that is what happened.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was getting to the end right there anyway. That was perfect timing, actually.
Wow. Well, I know William, if he causes a caution, you know, he expects to be penalized. That's William's mentality. So be fair. And he expects that from everybody else. So, William, man, love William to death. So, well, we've had you up here for quite a while, even though, you know, you're not really live. Oh, Dylan, having some issues. Good save by Dylan Parker. Wow, what a save. And
Awesome
he's
job,
getting
bud.
loose. Good save again. Can he hang on to it? Yes, he did. No caution. 5 to go. Boy, Dylan Parker is going to lose a lot of spots, Jonathan. You're going to see that on stream. I'm sure you're seeing it now.
Yeah, I hate that for him, but good on him for not losing control of that car. He did a heck of a job holding on to it.
Oh, and he's still having issues here. We got 4 to go. Cameron Hearn up front. Not worried about him. We got Frank DiMaggio there in second. Trey Holmes there in third. Corey Cook fourth. Robert Lukens rounding out the top 5. 3 to go. We are going to make it 2 to go the next time by. Oh, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it green here tonight. We have had, of course, well, I've got 2, but I think that's 6 so far. I had to reset.
I believe it was 6.
Yeah, so I had to reset. So 6, 7 cautions here tonight. Man, such a good race. Such a good race here. Oh no! Trey Holmes! No caution, 1 to go. Trey Holmes involved in that. We'll go back and take a look at that here later on, but we got 1 to go here. Cameron Hearn, however, is gonna win it here tonight at Iowa. Back to back again for Cameron Hearn.
Yeah, big congrats to Cameron. He works hard. I can tell, like, he's good at this. He works at this every day. He earns those victories more than anyone even thinks that.
All right, so let's go ahead and kind of take a look here at what happened with Trey Holmes and company. 92 on the outside. Oh, 92 into the wall. Oh, right there. Contact, maybe? Be a little bit of net code that caused that. I don't know. Coming up high, the 88. Coming down low, the 92. Ooh, there we see the net code, but oh man, that is what happened there. No caution, but it is Cameron Hearn burning it up here tonight, folks, at Iowa. Hang tight. We'll be right back here on MaxSpeedTV.
me, but it very easily could have been, different. Frank was fast. There's a lot of guys fast up front. I felt like there was about 4 or 5 guys that were up there in speed. I just figured pit strategy and when cautions fell would be the decision maker. And uh, like I said, things kind of worked out. And I was at the right spot, at the right time.
Well, I mean, back to back yet once more here, but we do go to Homestead next week, for round number 7. But before we get to that, Jonathan, do you have anything for Mr. Hearn here tonight?
I just want to say congrats to you, bud. I've seen that you were coming up through the field. Kind of describe that feeling as a driver, what it feels like when you're back that far in the pack and you got to just pass so many cars to get up to the front.
Yeah, it's it's definitely stressful. It's one of those things when you're up front, on clean air, the car handles so much better. And when you're passing cars, driving harder to get good runs off the corner, it kind of makes the tires wear a lot more. And I kind of got to a point where I kind of stalled, caught the leader, but really couldn't pass him. I don't think I could have passed him. Uh, but it was tough. But luckily, I kept my nose clean, and a lot of guys gave me room. I tried to give them room. So it was fun, but stressful at the same time.
All right. Well, we go to, of course, next week. How do you feel about Homestead for round number 7?
I'm just excited each week. I just look forward to showing up and being in contention. Shooting for a top 5 and being there at the end. I think that's the main thing is keeping your nose clean and not getting caught up in anything and having a chance for to compete for the win at the end.
All right, but any final thoughts, shout out, thank you. Go celebrate.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom and dad, my wife Ashley, my son Hayden. We're gonna show him a little bit of these clips. His attention span's about 2 minutes, so we'll show him maybe the last couple laps of the race and stuff. And just you guys for the broadcast, all the guys in the league that show up week in and week out. There's a great group of guys here. Like I said, give a shout to Frank and Corey. They were fast all night, and I think Dylan Parker, he was fast throughout the middle portion. I think he kind of caught up and someone else's stuff, and just appreciate all these guys showing up week in and week out, and look forward to racing next week.
All right, well, an awesome field here tonight at Iowa, and I expect none of the same there next week. I expect 25 drivers, and I hope for more, but I guess we'll see. Cameron, go celebrate back-to-back victories again here. We'll see you next week, but at Homestead.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yep. All right. Well, Jonathan, man, awesome racing out here tonight.
Absolutely. I think we were definitely treated by it. It was side by side, 3 wide. I even think we've seen a couple of slide jobs for this track. So it's funny to be watching the slide job racing league.
Slide jobs, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a good race. It definitely, I don't know about you, but to me, that 220 laps, or 28 laps actually, I'm sure for the drivers, it felt like forever, especially for a guy like Cameron Hearn who just battled his way through the field and got back to the front.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, let's get down here to the unofficial reason, because the points are not updated. I think the admins are going to have to take a look at this race here tonight. So, but, unofficially, it's going to be Cameron Hearn grabbing the win here tonight. They're in that number 15, the number 24 of Frank DiMaggio there in that second spot. Corey Cook third, John T. Wimbish in fourth, Robert Lukens in fifth, Bryson Clark there in sixth, Josh Mitchell seventh, Tommy Haynes in eighth, Dylan Parker ninth, Christopher Bassinger running out the top 10 here unofficially. Liam Martin there in 11th, Trey Holmes in 12th, Anthony 8th, Marshall Warren there in 14th, Joshua O'Connor 15th, Alan out there in 16th, Blake 17th, Tyler Yankovic. Not sure if that's correct, but he'll finish there in 18th. Ryan Hoover there in 19th. Dale Adamson, who talked to earlier, they're in Casey Hatch, 21st, Paul Turner, 22nd, Matthew Weeks, 23rd, Justin Burnham, 24th, who we talked to as well. Thomas Fensler, they're in 25th. But I gotta say, man, awesome racing by everybody out here tonight. You know, Cameron Hearn grabbing the win unofficially, of course, but Jonathan, even though you were behind, you seen everything, and you're still here. Talk about it, in your opinion.
In my opinion, like I've already said, we were treated to a good race tonight. For Iowa, there definitely could have been a lot more cautions. I loved the discipline these drivers had, just to be patient, let the field spread out for a second, and let the racing develop, not get too antsy on restarts. You know, that's, I think, the number one concern as a driver when you come to this track is, are the restarts going to be hectic? Am I going to get taken 3 wide into turn 3? Am I going to get pushed in the rear on a restart? Because like the drivers have talked about, this is an old surface. You are managing your wheel spin on the restart. So a lot can happen on these restarts. I loved the racing. We had, I think 6 or 7 cautions. That's nowhere near as bad as it could have been.
Oh,
And,
it could have been worse.
I can't wait to see what they bring to Homestead next week. It's going to be a good show next week at Homestead, too, especially after seeing this race.
All right. Yeah, the MaxSpeedTV 200 next week at Homestead, right here on MaxSpeedTV with myself, Joshua Medlock. And I don't know if I've got anybody else up here in the booth, but with what happened tonight, I think I need some. Jonathan, I do appreciate you here tonight, but that's going to do it here for MaxSpeedTV. Thank you all for tuning in here tonight. 17 likes. Still got 3 watching here, but that's going to do it. Until next week at Homestead for slide jobs. Stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.